I used to wonder this all the time. I wondered if older people had sex. Ever wonder that? Right? Well, I'm going to tell you yes. We do, but it's different. You got to be quick. You got to be really quick. Like, I mean, we used to like melt chocolate and drip it, and, you know, right? That's how it was done. Like, but there's no time to melt chocolate anymore. You know what I'm saying? No, we just throw a Tic Tac at each other and go at it. That is enough. That is enough, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Vicki Barbolak.
This guy's looking at me like you never saw a trophy wife with Marianne and Georgia before. I'm gonna be all right? Yeah? You are cute. What's your name? Bobby? Robbie? What the fuck? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm triple spanked. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? There's so much. I'm stress eating, right? I'm stress eating. I saw somebody exercising. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Do you not know what's going on? Right? Do you not know? Are you not afraid? Huh? This is not the time to like run and this is the time to do blow and sleep with your neighbor and stuff. Very scary times. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. Spanx. It's like a girdle, you skinny little darling. Anybody know what I'm talking about, the Spanx? Have you tried to buy a pair of Spanx lately? Right? Like $89, right? No, I can't. I get these at Walmart now. I call them skanks. Right? I have no idea if they're gonna hold. I'm very concerned about the front row. I had some brisket for dinner. I mean, hear any tearing latex, just run. There'll be no judgment. You're gonna be fine. Yeah. So I just had a birthday, just turned 65 years old. 65! Yes! Yes! I love it! And I'm telling you, young girls, I mean, I had no idea that this is the best time of my life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I used to think being this age would suck cock, but I still suck cock, but I'm so much faster at it now. I'm so much more efficient. No. I love it because, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know, I don't care what people say about me anymore. You know what I mean? You know, Mommy, would you make my special dinner? No. You make my special dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These are very tight. Is there a doctor in the house? My intestines are trying to get out the back door right now, and I don't know. I don't know if I could stand it. So I'm in Las Vegas all the time. Yes, thank you so much. And my girlfriends came and celebrated my birthday with me in Vegas. And they wanted to go to Deja Vu. And that is the world's largest adult superstore. Has anybody been there? No. Okay, it's amazing. It's bigger than any Walmart I've ever been into in my life. It's amazing. And the first thing you go in is like the leather section, right? And there's little strips of leather. It looks like licorice to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the math. How many, you know? And this girl comes up to me, obviously worked there, and she's like, "Hi, I'm Rainbow." And I'm like, "Of course you are," you know. And then she sees me looking at the leather, and I don't know if she thinks I'm like, you know, gonna steal it or like stretch it all out, right? But she has decided to move us out of the leather real fast. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Would you like to see the edible panties?" Right? I'm like, "Sure, Rainbow," right? So we're in the room full of edible panties, and it smells delicious. It really does. But I mean, I have never in my life had a pair of edible panties on. You know what I'm saying? I've never had. I've thrown a fruit roll up down there every now and then, you know. And we do what we do have to do, right, girls? But we've been to champagne brunch that morning, and we were all like floating, right, you know. And we're in this room full of edible panties, and I'm thinking to myself, well, how do they work, you know, right? And then I'm thinking, well, maybe, you know, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And you're on the freeway stuck in traffic, right? And you start going, you know, you get that snack attack, right? You know, you start going through your purse for like a bar or a mint, a peanut, anything, you know. And there's nothing, right? And then you remember, oh, my panty, right? And I'm looking at Rainbow, I'm like, oh my God, Rainbow, I mean, I could eat anything, but I'm not gonna do that. And then she looked at me like I'm the biggest idiot she ever met. She's like, no, that's for your man. You know, oh yeah, right. And I'm like trying to, dig my way out. And so I'm like, well, what kind of flavors you got, Rainbow? And she goes, well, we have peach and strawberry and cherry. Like that's her joke, and I'm trying to laugh. And she, like, that's it? That fruity stuff? Don't you, Bobby, you like that fruity stuff? No, you'll eat anything. I got that, But Lou, my current favorite husband, he doesn't like that fruity stuff, right? So I'm like, you got any pizza panties? Right? Maybe some roast beef panties? Right? Did you say bacon? Bacon panties. That'll bring him running. I mean, Lou, he loves pulled pork. That is his favorite food. Right? I'm like, you give me a dozen pair of pulled pork panties, he's gonna tear me apart. Let's go. And then right away, she's like, well, would you like to see the wall of weenies? Does that wake you girls up at all? I hope it does. I'm like, yes, we would love to see the wall of weenies. Just take us. So she takes us to the wall of weenies. And I gotta say this. This wall of weenies is like twice as tall as that wall. And it just goes on forever, right? And it's covered with like thousands of, right? I mean, you can feel it for like 20, 40 feet away. I don't even smoke it. I'm like, oh my God, Rainbow, what's that big red one in the middle covered with the glass? She's like, that's the fire extinguisher. Wrap it up, Rainbow. Take it. I got any other grandparents here tonight? Any grandparents? Right on. Isn't it great? Isn't it great, right? I mean, you have to be a parent to get the dessert, but it's great, isn't it? So my daughter called me today. My oldest grandson, Timmy, 17 years old, senior in high school, academically number one in his class. So thank you so much. So my cousins are here in the back, right on. So thanks to Kelly, Timmy. And he served as student body president this year too. So thank you so much. Super athletic, captain of the track team too. So. I mean, I shouldn't go on, he's homeschooled, but we have to support the kids. They've been through so much. But he's really a funny kid. He really is funny. I was taking this Transformer convention, and because I'm not weird, but I finally got a brand new car, right? And so you know how the radio comes, the phone and the radio? So I get this call, it said Scripps Health. That's my doctor. So I take the call, and she says, this is Nurse Inez, would you like your test results? I said, yes. And she said, your chlamydia and gonorrhea are negative. Thank you so much. Don't do it, right? I mean, I don't remember taking those tests, but once you turn 65, like, it's all free, so send it on, right? And I'm like, oh my God, Nurse Inez, thank God, because I'm sitting next to my grandson, and that would have been embarrassing, hoochie grandma, right? And then right away, Timmy goes, don't worry about it, Grandma. It's not like I'm gonna sleep with you. Yeah, I know. So I started stand-up when I was 40 years old, right? And I'm just telling you guys, if you have any weird ideas that you want to do, that you believe in, just do it, right? I really mean that. I swear to God. As long as you're willing to live in a trailer for like 25 years, just go for it. People always say to me, Vicki, do you really live in a trailer? I'm like, what about this says condo association? Of course I live in a trailer, right? I used to wonder, I don't know if you young, I used to wonder this all the time. I wondered if older people had sex. Ever wonder that? Right? Well, I'm gonna tell you, yes. We do, but it's different. You gotta be quick. You gotta be really quick. Like, when Lou gets in the mood, I feel like I'm chasing after a bus, right? Right? I mean, we used to like melt chocolate and drip it, right? That's how it was done. Like, but there's no time to melt chocolate anymore, you know what I'm saying? No, we just throw a Tic Tac at each other and go at it. That is enough, right? I was sitting by my trailer park pool the other day, and my neighbor Claudine comes up to me, and she's lovely. She's about 10 years older than I am. She has mild Parkinson's, and she's just a beautiful human being. And I'm sitting at the pool, and she comes over and sits next to me and puts her hand on my hand. And she said, Vicki, I just want you to know, when you and Lou get our age, you can still have great sex. I'm like, cool. Kind of random, but great news. Great news. And then she said, I still have multiple orgasms. And I'm like, well, maybe it's the Parkinson's, because I've never had one. Or many, as it would go. But I'm just so grateful that I get to do what we love. If you get to do what you love, you're so great. About a week ago, I got to go out to the central coast of California, the wine country, Paso Robles, and we're doing a show in an amphitheater in a vineyard with my comedy girlfriends. It was just like a dream come true, you know? We're out there, it smells like wine, and it's just fantastic. And the next day, we're driving back through the coast through San Luis Obispo, this town, and I see a big sign. It said, California Men's Colony. And I'm thinking, man, that is the biggest gay resort I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of sobered up and saw the guard towers. And I realized the California Men's Colony is a prison, right? Only in California would you have such a foo-foo name as that, right? So I said to my girlfriends, you know, we're not in a hurry. If you want to stop in for a congee. So we're just killing time, you know. So I pull up in office, and I said to the guard, we'd like to have a conjugal visit. Yeah. And he said, well, who do you know? I'm like, nobody. I don't know why that's relevant, you know. And then all of a sudden, he just turns into a real a-hole, you know. And that is not the first prison that this has happened to me, I gotta tell you. You know, and he's like, you ladies are gonna have to leave immediately. And I'm like, that's 100% bullshit, right, girls? Right? And we should just be able to drive up to a prison, right? Have a little conjugal visit. We'll be on our merry way, right? I don't see the harm, right? I think really there should be like a catalog, you know? With the mug shots, right? We just cruise through, you know? Some kind of dating app, right? Did you guys meet on the app? You too? No. No? How'd you meet? You met in Las Vegas? At a bar? Oh, you little whore. That's amazing. What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas. Ended up in Marietta, Georgia. Who knew? But I'm thinking like maybe some kind of penitentiary app, right? Like Pender, right? Swipe left, Pender, that's it. Swipe left, he's got like 3 years, no rush, no rush. Yeah. I'm not, I'm opposed to wealth. I love it. And I own 2 trailers now. I don't want to brag, but try to stay humble. But I do have a really wealthy friend. His name is Gary. He lives in this place called Balboa Island, California. And he's extremely wealthy, and I think he's my friend because he likes to say I have a fat friend who lives in a trailer park, and that's fine. That's fine with me. But he tells me he's going to propose to his girlfriend, Christy, and she's perfect. She has these new kind of tits that, I don't know, they're like, they're amazing. And she's lovely, and I can't stand her. And so he tells me he's going to propose, and how he's going to do it, he's gonna tie this beautiful, amazing, huge diamond ring. I mean, it's a blinding diamond ring, okay? He's gonna tie it to a string, and he's gonna put it down his pants, and he's gonna ask Christy for a blowjob. And if she says yes, then he's gonna propose. I'm like, good plan, Gary, whatever you want, I'm not judging. And if she says no, then it's gonna be Splitsville. So of course, it's his plan, And he follows through, and of course Christy said yes. And now she's a damn millionaire, right? And I am just so pissed, right, girls? Because I have given like thousands of blowjobs, right? And all I ever got was some lint, okay? One time I got a popcorn, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. But I have thought about the blowjob for a long time. Is there any neuroscientists in the room? Okay, well then this is just on me. You can look it up on Google on your own, okay? I have thought about this, and I think the reason that the blowjob is so significant to the man's brain is because it incorporates the 3 things that the man's brain just loves the very best, okay? Sex, doing jack shit nothing. And silence. Thank you so much for that. That's the truth. I was floating in my trailer park pool the other day on my 747, and I call my float my 747 because I got it at Walmart, cost $7.47. And I was thinking, you guys, about how divided our country is, right? I mean, it is really scary to me, right? And it's just politics, and it's stupid, right? It's stupid. So I'm floating along, and I'm thinking, now, just for the sake of this tonight, sir, just for the sake of this moment, you would be a Democrat, okay? Just for the sake of the night, thank you. And you would reach out and make love to that beautiful Republican over there, okay? And she wouldn't mind because she's a patriot, all right? And then, sir, just for the sake of this, you would be a Republican. And you would reach out and make love to that beautiful Democrat right over there, okay? And she wouldn't mind either because she's also a patriot. And honestly, you guys, I believe this with all my heart. We'll just go home and make sweet love to someone else in the other party. I mean this, if we just do that one thing, I really believe we can screw this country back together again. Amen. God bless America, you guys. Thanks for being here.
Try to catch me hollering at the moon.